The Westshore Rebels are 5-1. Folks, when I first moved here, this team was really struggling. And then a couple of years ago, a gentleman named JC Boice came in, and he'll be the first one to tell you it's not his doing, it's a team thing. But I'll tell you, much of it is his doing. JC Boice is the head coach of the Westshore Rebels, who are 5-1. Hi, JC.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm very well, thank you. Are you looking forward to tomorrow? This is a very big game for your club. This is the Okanagan Sun, who are a perfect 6-0, playing Westshore tomorrow night at West Hill Stadium, 7 o'clock. This is a big game.
Hey, it's a great opportunity for our kids, our community, our whole program. We've worked really, really hard. Our executive board, our coaching staff, Coach Beatty, and our crew, and certainly our athletes. And you know what? We come in this game, we're prepared, and it's relevant, and we said we wanted to be competitive at national level. We get to take on the number one team in the country, and I like our chances. Well,
last time you met was week 3, and you should like your chances. It was a very close game. You fell 27-21 to Okanagan in the third week of the season. So you know a little bit more about them. So you should have a fairly decent chance of turning things upside down tomorrow.
Well, we think so. They're a very, very good football team. They play really good on both sides of football. They've got good skill positions. They're very, very good up front in the trenches of D-line and O-line. They just don't make a lot of mistakes. We had to travel there in August, and we're a pretty young football team. People don't realize that. Despite our 5-1 record, we're very, very young, and that showed. We went down 17-0, but I'll tell you, I knew that's when we had a great team. Our kids really responded. They battled back. And, we don't feel like we lost that game as much as we just simply were behind. We ran out of time. We were catching them. We completely, shut them down on defense. We were outgaining them on offense. I think we scored, 21 unanswered points. So, this time we've matured a lot. And again, we just, it's going to be a heck of a game. The ball's going to have to bounce our way, but we got a good shot.
Now, this is a very, obviously a very stable team with the second best offense in the league. I'm talking about the Okanagan Sun, and they're tied for first with allowing the least amount of points. You guys score a lot of points. Last several games, you've put up 40 points or more. How do you see that matchup? Your very potent offense against their very potent defense.
Well, it's going to be great for the fans. If there's any football fans out there, they should be getting out to West Hill Stadium, that great facility in Langford at 7 p.m. I think here's the thing, in my opinion. Our kids have worked really, really hard. You'll hear me say over and over again that football games, in my opinion, are won in the off season, and our kids have really worked hard. February, March, April, all the way through. And right now, we are very, very well conditioned. I've talked to a lot of kids. They'll say, Coach, I'm in the absolute best shape of my life. You look at the stats, we scored, I think this year, 36 points in the first quarter, like 57 in the second quarter. We jumped all the way to 68 in the third quarter. We've scored 78 points in the fourth quarter. What that tells you, both sides of the ball, is that as the game goes on, we get better. And so our philosophy is going to be, we're just going to come and war with these guys. We're going to keep it close, wear them down, and down the stretch, we're going to pour it on and jump on them pretty good.
I meant to pick up on what you had said earlier about you having a young team. I think people should know this. A lot of the players in this league, 21, 22, but you've got a bunch of 18 and 19-year-olds.
Yeah, we're young. I mean, we got a couple guys, that are old and mature and do a great job of the leadership. Connor Bryan in our offensive line has been a Mountain Dog product on the team a long time. Big Jake Hall. Defensively, we got defensive back Brody Unberg. But we're very, very young. We even have 17-year-olds starting. And so what that says, though, is we've got a high ceiling at 5-1. We're presently ranked number 3 in the country by the CJFL. I think we've earned that ranking. I don't put a lot in rankings, but to be as young as we are and be starting to find our rhythm and starting to find our feet like we are, it's reason to be very optimistic and very excited as we continue to mature as a program.
Who's 17 and what position does he play?
Tyvon Blake, kid we got out of Calgary, is a receiver. You're putting me on the spot a little bit, but we got a couple of young guys that are very, very, very young. Got some defensive backs. We're very young.
Because that's tough to play against guys that are, that is a significant age difference at that age.
Well, again, it goes to show. I think it bodes really well for our coaching staff, getting these young guys, getting their development curve accelerated. getting them in the weight room, getting their bodies matured. We're trying to teach them how to eat, even monitor their sleeping patterns. We take this pretty serious, and we've got a coaching staff that's very committed, to really, loving on these kids, but also raising their expectations and showing them the way. And I'm just really proud of our staff and the way they challenge these kids and support these kids. And, we got young kids now that realize, hey, I can compete. These young men are saying to themselves, I got what it takes. I belong out here, and doggone, I'm proud of them. They're doing a good job.
I'm getting the impression that word is getting around of not only the coaching staff and how seriously it takes this with the monitoring of all kinds of things, as you just mentioned, but the new facilities out at West Hills, the fan support, and I think the top thing, though, is the great coaching that this team has. Is word getting around the country that if you want to play some ball, you might want to consider getting into the Victoria area?
When we first took over last year, recruiting was tough. I love Victoria. All my friends and family are like, "Are you ever coming home?" My answer is no. I love this island.
Attaboy.
But getting young men across the country to realize that has been a chore. Even getting a lot of the local kids to realize that, hey, the Rebels are going to be going places, we're going to be respected. This is not. We're returning to the Rebels of years and years ago, where they were really a great program. It's definitely coming our way. The facilities. The talent we've brought in, the coaching staff we have. Yeah, absolutely. Recruiting is definitely getting easier. I'm actually in Edmonton right now. We're supporting a couple former Rebels that are playing in a game today, a CIS game, University of Alberta versus the University of Saskatchewan. A couple quarterbacks I've trained that are playing in this game, and my own son now is getting his first start. So we're here doing a little recruiting, supporting some kids. But, just I walk around here at the stadium right now, I'm getting people coming up high-fiving us left and right. Hey, we're proud of what you guys are doing. It's really impressive what you guys are doing, and they're really behind us, and we're really excited for that.
Congratulations on that, and congratulations to watching your son play right now. That's wonderful. Kickoff 7 o'clock. Obviously, you'll be back in time for that tomorrow at West Hill Stadium. How can people get tickets?
They're available online, westshore.rebels.ca, or if they want to get a good seat, get there early. We still got a lot of general admissions. The gates open up at 6 o'clock. But, we had like 1,700 people at that Raider game where we beat them for the first time last month. And the word's getting out, so get there early and get good seats. It's going to be another statement game for us.
Fantastic. Good luck to you. Enjoy Alberta, and we'll see you back here.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Take care. Thanks, JC.
Take care.
Bye-bye. JC Boice, the head coach of the Westshore Rebels.